Moral story: truth always wins. In a quiet town surrounded by green fields and dusty roads, there lived a young man named Ayan. He was known for his intelligence and quick thinking. People admired him for his skills, but many also noticed one weakness in his character: Ayan often chose shortcuts instead of honesty. He believed that truth was slow, while lies could bring fast success. Ayan worked as an assistant in a small office where records, land papers, and important required honesty and care, but he slowly developed the habit of twisting facts to make things easier for himself. At first, these lies were small and seemed harmless. If a file was misplaced, he blamed someone else. If he made a mistake, he covered it with a clever excuse. Each time he escaped punishment, his confidence in lies grew stronger. In the same town lived an old man named Karim. He was poor but highly respected. Karim owned a small piece of land on which he grew vegetables to earn his living. That land was his only source of income and his greatest treasure. Everyone knew Karim as a truthful and hardworking man who never cheated on anyone, even when life was difficult. One day, a wealthy businessman arrived in the town. He wanted to buy land to build a factory. When he saw Karim's land, he found it perfect for his project. The businessman offered Karim a low price, hoping the poor man would accept out of fear. Karim refused politely and said, "This land feeds me. I will sell it only at a fair price." The businessman became angry. He was used to getting what he wanted. Using his power and money, he decided to take the land by force. He went to the office where Ayan worked and secretly offered him a large amount of money. In return, Ayan was asked to change the land records and show that Karim's land belonged to someone else. Ayan was shocked at first. He knew this was a serious crime. But the thought of easy money and a better life made his heart weak. He convinced himself that Karim was old and powerless and that one small lie would not matter. Blinded by greed, Ayan accepted the offer. That night, Ayan stayed late in the office and changed the records. He erased Karim's name and replaced it with a fake owner. While doing this, his hands trembled, but he ignored his fear. "No one will ever know," he whispered to himself. A few days later, Karim received a notice stating that he was illegally living on someone else's land. Confused and frightened, he rushed to the office. Ayan avoided eye contact and coldly told him that the records were clear. Karim begged him to check again, saying, "Son, I have lived on this land all my life. There must be some mistake." Ayan felt uncomfortable but stayed silent. Karim left the office with tears in his eyes, feeling helpless. That night, he prayed sincerely, asking for justice. He believed deeply that truth never stays hidden forever. Soon, the town was filled with rumors. People were surprised that Karim, the most honest man they knew, was being accused of illegal ownership. Some villagers decided to help him. They collected old documents, witnesses, and even photographs proving that Karim had owned the land for decades. The case reached the court. The wealthy businessman hired clever lawyers and confidently presented the fake records. Ayan was called as a witness. Standing in the courtroom, he felt his heart pound loudly. He knew that one more lie could protect him, but it would destroy an innocent man's life. When Ayan looked at Karim, he saw pain, trust, and patience in his eyes. That moment shook him deeply. For the first time, he felt the heavy burden of his lies. His mouth went dry, and his mind was filled with fear and regret. The judge asked Ayan a simple question: "Are these records original and true?" The courtroom fell silent. Ayan realized this was the turning point. He could lie and gain temporary safety or speak the truth and face the consequences. Taking a deep breath, Ayan finally spoke the truth. He confessed everything: the bribe, the fake records, and his mistake. The courtroom was stunned. The businessman tried to escape but was stopped immediately. The judge praised Ayan for telling the truth, though he still faced punishment for his crime. Karim's land was returned to him, and justice was served. Ayan lost his job and had to face legal consequences. Life became difficult for him, but something inside him felt lighter. He had lost money and status, but he had regained his self-respect. Karim forgave him and said, "Truth may be slow, my son, but it always reaches its destination." Years later, Ayaan started a small honest business. He worked hard and never lied again. People slowly began to trust him. He often shared his story with young people, warning them about the dangers of dishonesty. The wealthy businessman, once powerful, lost everything: his money, his respect, and his freedom. His lies, built on greed, destroyed him completely.